I've never had gumbo before.
Oh, was that your first gumbo?
That was my first gumbo.
Oh, okay.
Gumbo virginity taken at Louise's by the tracks. The Creole gumbo was a lot better than I was expecting. I typically consider myself a Cajun fan to the core, but Creole definitely has a part of my heart. The po' boy itself was leagues ahead of the po' boy at Felix's, which was kind of a letdown. This was like a bread boat of shrimp and garlic sauce, and it was delicious. And the thick white girls calling me honey as they squeezed by, just topped it off, you know? Fried green tomatoes, I fucking hate tomatoes. I could eat those all day. I just need to fry them. Change the consistency, which is what ruins tomatoes for me, so definitely go there again.
Chance, tell me about breakfast.
I decided to go with the Southern French toast. I didn't know what that meant, but apparently Southern French toast is not a bread toast. It is a biscuit toast. So it's thicker and denser. It worked though.
How are the grits?
The grits were chunkier than grits attempted in Utah, which was interesting, but I would argue more flavorful.
And what about the pizza from lunch?
I went with a simpler pizza than you did, and so I wasn't expecting much. I went with pepperoni and bacon. The pepperoni ended up being extremely flavorful, more so than any pizza I've had anywhere else. It was very good. Cheesy as fuck, though.
Thank you, Chance.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
I had the hot and sweet chicken and French toast bites.
How was it?
It was good. We ate this at the Ruby Slipper. When we went in, I thought it was just going to be a southern version of IHOP, but it was actually better quality food. The chicken was decent quality. The hot honey sauce that they put on it, I almost was tempted to get maple syrup to soggy up my French toast, but that would have ruined it. So I just kept with it, ate the French toast with the strawberries, dipped it in the hot sauce. It had a decent heat to it. This was not Southern French toast, so it was not a biscuit. It was your typical French toast, so it was bread, but good overall. I had a 3-piece chicken fingers at Voodoo Chicken and margaritas. Super generous chicken servings. Almost went with the 5. Glad I didn't. Would have felt sick. The sauces that they provided were pretty good. This is definitely a southern heat in the heat sauces rather than white people heat like we see in Utah, so that was good. The only downside I would say is the fries. The fries were seasoned better than the fries at Felix's, but they were cold as shit. So, you know, what can you fucking do? It's all for drunk people. What the fuck ever. Honey biscuit, pretty damn good. It's a little sticky, made me feel gross, but it was delicious.
Producers know it's clearly a tourist trap place, and so I expect tourist trap prices, but it is a little bit upsetting that tourist trap prices in New Orleans are basically the same as regular Utah prices.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Looks like a vape shop, but with chicken.
What did you eat today?
I had Cajun fried chicken with rabbit and sausage jambalaya with coleslaw.
How was it?
was good. Good quality chicken. The breading could have been a little more Cajun, but overall it served its purpose. Chicken was super juicy. Jambalaya, I would put on the equivalent of the jambalaya from yesterday, but it was juicier rather than drier. It had the same level of heat, but because it was juicier, the heat didn't hit as hard. So it was good though. Coleslaw was just coleslaw, so nothing to tell there. It was a good meal. I like the environment. Service was peppy. Coop. I don't remember. Oh, it was the burnt ends. I had the pork burnt ends sandwich with waffle fries. It was decent. I don't think it was anything to write home about, but it was decent. Girl swooning over my nose chain always hits my heart, though.
What are you eating right now?
Waffle time. It's a mess of bubble waffle, strawberries, caramel, chocolate chips, and some Nutella, which I didn't order, but she gave it to me.
Chance, how was your sandwich at Snug Harbor, or whatever it was called?
It was delicious.
What was it?
Fried oyster sandwich, not to be confused with a po' boy. Taste was good. That includes the oyster itself and the fried breading. So.
All right, and what did you have it with?
I had it with some sausage and something else jambalaya. Spicier jambalaya than we tried elsewhere.
Yeah.
Notably spicy. Good. It was a good feel in the restaurant. Decent music coming through from the back. The bar's interior made me think of myself. Rough around the edges, but well put together.
Oh shit, sorry. You tried my etouffee as well. How was that?
It was buttery and more savory than I was expecting, especially with all the spices that we taste down here. Almost tastes more like a white people food.
Oh, yeah.
I ate a blackened redfish po' boy. So we're on our third po' boy of the trip. Pickles, onions, special sauce, some lettuce. It came with a side of jambalaya. The sandwich overall was good. Subtle to no fish taste. Sauce was decent. Jambalaya was pretty good, but I couldn't finish it because the sandwich was so big. The man who served us was quite buff, energetic. He carried himself with a lot of energy, added to the experience. But you could tell the rest of the staff was getting annoyed with the fact that drunk people were walking in the last 10 minutes of the restaurant being open. I would say it's still slightly below the garlic sauce po' boy from Gisella's. Lizzie's. Louisa's. But still a good experience. I'd go back there.
Chance, how was your muffaletta?
Well, first, let me tell you what a muffaletta is. It's a big round sandwich on a sesame bun. It's got slabs of processed meat like salami and shit, and then olive salad with lots of olive oil. It was good. I'd eat a muffaletta again. A whole sandwich costs $30, but that's because it's ginormous. So you could probably honestly eat a fourth of the sandwich and be fine. I ate half because I'm an idiot. And then I had ice cream after because I'm an idiot. But it's fine. But yeah, it was good. Fast service. It was cool that it was in a little convenience store. But they have weird dried fish at the front selling for like $140. So that was also weird.